This is the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.
First I hit him, and then I let him. Then I remix, rewind, then I wet him. Welcome to the trap. Welcome to the trap.
Don't whoop-dee. What's happening? It's 2018. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. And we have a special guest with us at the lounge. But first, we want to make sure you press the like buttons because the likes is free. And we like the like buttons. And leave your comments below. Okay, that's what we want you to do. Subscribe to the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. That's MADDMARV Comedy Lounge. Now, first, I want to introduce the guest. We have Mr. Sheldon, and what he is he's a cryptocurrency guru. When I first started this podcast, I made a commitment. I told all the listeners, I said, I'm going to show you guys how to turn yourself into dope and become the real man, because if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. So if you pay close attention and you're not trying to be a troll or a hater and you're really trying to absorb the messages and things that we're saying, you might increase your revenue, increase your life, and win and practice and master the art of sucker ducking and what?
Dummy dodging.
Yes, that's what we do. Sucker ducking and dummy dodging. Now, that sounds cool as a rhyme, but see, in order for you to sucker duck, you must be able to recognize the sucker and when to duck. And you must be able to recognize who's the dummy so you can dodge them. So
be SpongeBob and soak up all this here game we giving you right now.
Bitches. So look here. And for you haters out there that like to be all Nubian and pro-black niggas, okay, so the first person we want to...
Kill yourself.
Yeah, hang yourself quickly so you can, we have more oxygen, right?
Yeah.
So we can breathe.
You worthless piece of shit.
Right.
That's what you are.
Right.
If they grinded your asses up and usually for fertilizer, wherever they plant your ass, shit ain't gonna grow for 10,000 years. So fuck you.
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna introduce Sheldon. Now, Sheldon, what do you know about cryptocurrency? Speaking to the mic.
Not a lot, Marv.
Not a lot. But do you know enough to get a nigga paid if he listen and execute?
Oh yeah, we gonna make some money.
Now, first of all, can you tell us what cryptocurrency is?
Cryptocurrency.
And it ain't got nothing to do with Crips and Bloods.
It's basically monopoly money that we turning into cold, hard cash.
Now, for you guys that need a little bit more intellectual explanation, crypto comes from the Greek word which means encrypted, and currency, of course, means money. So it's encrypted money, okay? So what that does is that takes out the third party from you, between you and your money. And so when you go to the bank and everything, they have a ledger that they put down where it's attached to your name, and you trust these motherfuckers so much that they keep track of your money, your deposits, withdrawals, then they give you them hidden fees and shit, and you don't know nothing about it. You just trusting these motherfuckers with your money, and then you wonder, how did I put $100 in the bank and I didn't make no deposits, and now I owe these motherfuckers? What the fuck happened? You don't know, and they ain't gonna tell you. So what this does is this puts more of the power into the hand of the consumer who has the currency, and it's encrypted so they can't attach you with these hidden fees and fucked up. So you get a track of your money. You can see literally how much money your ass is making every day, every minute in real time. Yes?
Through the blockchain.
Okay. Now, so what we want to do to the layman is we wanted to introduce them to the art of making money with cryptocurrency. Now, people have heard of Bitcoin. Farouk, Al, have you heard of Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Okay, now a lot of people scared of it because niggas be dinosaurs and they say, well, I don't know what the fuck, and I don't fuck with new shit, I'm gonna fuck with the old shit. But I don't mess with nothing unless it has made money for me. And I have personally made some money with this shit. So we're gonna have Sheldon on.
You didn't
on
make
the show.
money, you made revenue.
Yes, I made, yes, thank you for the correction. I've made revenue.
Currency.
Increased currency revenue with this system of cryptocurrency. Now, Sheldon, what is the most frequently asked question you get from most people that's skeptical about putting their money and investing in this cryptocurrency?
How long will it last?
How long will it last? And then what is your answer?
Shit, I don't know what 10 seconds.
Right.
10 seconds gonna bring me.
Right. So now I'm going to translate everything he's saying. I mean, get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? Roll with this shit till the wheels fall the fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
They said the same shit about Apple Computer when they was selling shares for 25 cents.
Right.
So a lot of people thought, the man spending $800 or $1,000 or maybe $10,000 into investing in an Apple Computer in the early 70s was a damn fool. But look at them now. They rich.
Right.
And really this cryptocurrency ain't going to stop until they shoot down every single last satellite that they put up there.
Bingo.
So until the aliens want to do some shit, it's going to last. Now, that paper dollar that you got some trust in, that shit might not last in the next 9 months. Okay, it might only be worth you wiping your ass with it.
Right.
Because right now on the global market they call it tissue currency. And what do you do with tissue?
Wipe
your ass with it.
Now what we want to do with this is, if anybody is interested in this and they want to know more about cryptocurrency and everything like that, and how can they win with it, and the benefits of it as it applies to real niggas, because real niggas be like, how can I make money? Can I get my money? And you know what I'm saying? All this old shit. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm Mad Marv, I'm the future of the funk, and this is what I do. So what we're going to do is we're going to start having Sheldon on the show, and he's going to be giving you information that you can use to proceed and develop and increase your finance and your revenue for.
Yeah.
Yes.
Technocurrency.
Cryptocurrency.
We're in a technical age, so it's technocurrency.
Yeah, don't be a fucking dinosaur. Don't get lost in the sauce. Okay? Now, first of all, what's the difference between Bitcoin and altcoins? Because people ask me that shit.
Well, Bitcoin is the gold standard. Mm-hmm. Altcoins are all the other coins that people's been using.
So would you say alternative coins?
Alternative coins.
Okay,
different coins from Bitcoin.
Now, a lot of
Bitcoin
people,
is the main coin.
A lot of people say, because right now I think Bitcoin is worth, one Bitcoin is worth about $14,000 or something like that.
15.
Now, $15,000. Now, when I got into it in April, it was worth $1,800 for one Bitcoin. So the price has risen and everything like that. Now, the most frequent question I'm asked is, oh, well, shit, one Bitcoin is $15,000. I ain't got $15,000. What's the minimum investment can I make to get in? So if somebody asks you that, what's the minimum investment can they make to get in? What would you say? How much?
I say you got $2.
Bingo, because you can get in with $2. You still will see your money rise and watch it grow as it increases and everything, which is, I like it because this is why I like cryptocurrency and watching the market. Because, we were taught in school about the stock market, but I guess for some reason our parents didn't know nothing about it, so we was like, we ain't fucking with it. But when you deal with this cryptocurrency, for a black person, for a ghetto person, or shall I say a nigga, for lack of better terms, we want to see practicality in use. And it's just like the dice game. You didn't know what the dice game did when you played it, but when you put your money in it, you start understanding the rules and everything. You know, 6-8 was running mates. You knew 5 and 9. You knew 5-4. You knew 5-4 was 9. That's Nina Ross. That's the Bucking Hoss. You knew that bitch because she stayed on 54th Street. So what I'm trying to tell you is this: when you put your money in as little as how much? $2. You will start to watch your money, and you will start understanding, as a black person does, we understand things very quickly when it deals with us spending our goddamn money. Am I right? Amen?
Amen.
Yes. So you can start with any amount of money. Now, if you want to make your money grow, watch this program, and we're going to show you how it grows. Now, this is true testimony. How much did you invest in September, Sheldon?
$10,000.
Now, that's in September. This is January of 2018. How much have that $10,000 turned into today for you?
$61,000.
$61,000. So you turned $10,000 into $61,000. Now, if that ain't enough to get you niggas off the couch and quit begging and fucking with EBTs, I don't know what to tell you.
And the thing is, he said $2. Don't go down there with your goddamn EBT card talking about you using electronical transfer currency to get cryptocurrency. Stay your black ass at home and go put some goddamn food in your mama or your baby mama refrigerator,
Farouk,
you fucking bums.
Farouk, I'm glad you said that, because for some reason a nigga has innate ability to find an alternative way to fuck some shit up. He said $2. A nigga will come with something that he think is worth $2.
You can't bring no goddamn eighth of weed
Nigga bring
and
$2
get
worth of weed.
cryptocurrency credit for it. Let it go.
I see the nigga bring a baby shoe and say, well, these is Jordans.
I seen a woman bring her damn baby and say, how much cryptocurrency can I get for it?
With the baby.
Yeah.
I said, well, the nigga nose is running, so he's a defaultive baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
And he bad as hell, I'm going to have to fuck him up, so that ain't going to work.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
what we want to do is we want y'all to be real and come into the game. Now, if
And hoes don't be turning tricks expecting to get paid in cryptocurrency.
Unless you have...
It's about time you figure it out, bitch, I'm pulling off.
Now, hold up. Now, actually, that's a good point, because let's just say if you got a hoe that's smart and she has what they call a virtual wallet, which is like a mycelium. What's the other names for virtual wallets?
Coinbase.
Okay.
Bread wallet.
Now, if she's a smart hoe, she will accept cryptocurrency instead of regular cash.
Damn right.
Now, what's the going rate for a hoe prostitute get?
Well, I know if she's a smart hoe, she wouldn't be selling pussy on the street. She'd be selling it on the internet.
For how much?
Whatever she thinks she's
What,
worth.
about $150?
No, that's too goddamn much.
On
That
the
shit
internet, what,
ain't
about
worth it.
$500?
No, I say 3 cents.
Okay, that's a smart hoe on the internet?
You get more people. You get 1 million motherfuckers spending 3 cents on the internet. They not touching you just to watch you make love to yourself. Now, real hoe don't know if she getting real money or not. She don't know if she getting AIDS. She gonna get robbed or none of that. So being on the street, ladies, is a rough way to go.
Anyway.
Sell your pussy on the internet. Now, if you don't know how to get set up, you can call me right here at 323-293-3375, and I got a packet for y'all.
All right, now here's telling. Now, if you're on the internet and you accept the payment for your prostitution or whatever, it would be more beneficial for you to accept Bitcoin payments rather than cash payments. Okay, so now we're getting ready to go to commercial.
It's a hoe calling out right now.
Is that hoe calling on your phone, Al?
Where did you get? Who the fuck is that?
I don't worry about who the fuck it is, nigga. We 15 minutes in and you niggas act like I wasn't even over here.
Till your phone ring. What kind of fucking ringtone
that
is
was
that?
a single. Let motherfuckers know that I was here. Goddamn it.
He got that phone from
Alice Hill, y'all.
He got that phone from Ralph's. We about to go to commercial and we'll be right back. 323-293-3375. We'll be right back at the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. All right. And now we're back. So if you guys like that first segment and you have any questions, make sure you call in at 323-293-3375 at the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. If you just tuned in, press the like button and leave your comments below. Now, like we just said, we was talking about cryptocurrency with Sheldon, and we're going to be having him in the weeks to come. So get your questions ready, get your money ready. $2, like Farouk said, don't bring babies, EBT, weed trade, and all that shit like that.
And you also got to let them know, now you can take the cryptocurrency and turn it over into stocks. But you can't buy no crack cocaine or no motherfucking weed or no Hennessy with it. You can't go and get, 40 ounces of Old English. So let's keep shit in perspective. We want to do better. We don't want to take advantage of this situation to further our niggerism, people. Let's straighten it up.
You're right, Farouk, because I'm glad you put that in there because, look, we could show a motherfucker how to make some money there, get some bread, and go do some goddamn ignorant-ass shit with it.
You can buy a Lamborghini with it, though.
You can buy a Lamborghini with it.
You think they ain't going to do that with this? I mean,
They can do the dumbest shit they want.
Any of us, we can't tell a motherfucker once they get money what the fuck to do with it. But what makes you think they wouldn't do it with this?
Now, that's a good
Well, we're trying to promote a better narrative. I know a nigga go be a nigga. I mean,
like Chappelle said, you give each motherfucker with $30 million, they'll go buy the whole Newport truck. It don't make
They keep giving me this money. I got plenty of dumb shit to do with it.
All right, now, if people want to get in touch with you, Sheldon, they want to get some information off, where can they reach you at?
They can reach me on IG, Instagram at Let's Bet BTC.
How do you spell that? Because a lot of niggas can't spell these days.
LETSBETBTC.
Okay, and that's Instagram.
Instagram.
Okay, cool.
Repeat it one more time for the lane.
Let's Bet BTC on Instagram.
Kind of say it slow. You got
BTC as in Bitcoin. Let's Bet Bitcoin. BTC.
All right, cool. Because niggas be slow than the motherfucker. I was thinking when people be texting you, girls be texting you, and they be giving you abbreviations, I'm thinking she hip. No, that bitch just can't fucking spell. Straight these motherfuckers done fail English and all that. So let's give a big Mad Marv Comedy Lounge round of applause to Sheldon. We're gonna bring up Packet from Packet Sports Corner and get into these topics and get right into it. Thank you very much, Sheldon. We will see you on the later. Big Packet coming in. Look like you done lost some weight, nigga. Shit. This 2018, you did a good job. What you done lost?
Happy our team.
Hey, what it look like? You lost about 15 ounces?
He know what losing feel like now.
It's going down.
That was a horrible loss.
It's going down.
Despicable. But what do you expect for a gay black quarterback?
Are you talking about Scam Newton?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he's a
Wait. Are we already on sports?
No, we was just saying we welcome you to the lounge.
And first of all, my quarterback is not gay. I need you to stop that.
He dressed like it and act like it.
Hey, that's that young man swag. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, young man
that's the way they dress now.
They're gay.
I talked to Scam about those gay rumors. He said it wasn't his fault. He got sucked into it.
Look. People, I don't get mad at teams that didn't make the playoffs. They're just mad and bitter. So, say what you need to say, fellas. But hey,
one extra
bitter is
week
bitter.
other than we did.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. You guys didn't have a chance. At least
Good
we
job,
had a chance.
Packet. Good job.
Thank you, Farouk. I needed that.
Okay, now let's get right into it. Farouk has some serious topics. Now, these are some issues that I really didn't know about, but Farouk brought them to my attention. The UN troops are on the ground in Chicago, not the National Guard, but the United Nations guards are in Chicago right now in the streets. And Farouk, for those people out there that don't know what's going on, can you fill them in?
Well, basically, I've been telling people from the time to time for the last 15 years that we have international troops on our soil. They mostly was at like the major seaports or, an offshoot at makeshift secret bases. But now, since, the violence has spewed so rapidly in Chicago with the murder rate and all, with the gang violence, the mayor, what's his name?
I don't remember the mayor's
last name is Emmanuel.
Juan Emmanuel.
Okay. He choose.
His name is Juan Emmanuel?
Juan Emmanuel.
Yeah, Ron.
And he black?
Right, no, he's a other.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we'll call him that. But he's a fucked up person and he's a traitor to our great nation called America. Now, for some reason, out of a dispute that he have towards our current president, Donald Trump, he didn't want to go with Trump's idea to send the National Guards here, which is an American-based entity to bring peace or order, whichever one comes first.
Which is handling our business in-house.
Yeah, so he makes a contract and asks the Secretary of the UN to intercede into the gang violence in Chicago. So these troops who have already been here on the outskirts of Chicago moved in.
Okay, now look here. Now, so what you're saying is that's the governor of Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Well, the governor of Illinois?
Yeah, the mayor.
Okay, the mayor of Chicago did this. Okay, now look
Along
here.
with the governor.
Okay,
the governor
because
approved
he had to
of
prove it.
Yeah.
Now, so they could do all of this, but they still couldn't find out who murdered the girl that was left in the freezer.
Well, they probably did it. They probably sold her organs. They don't care. But the thing is, it's like they setting everything up, man, for the One World Assembly, man, to wreak havoc on our soil.
So what do you think the residents of Chicago should do in this situation?
Well, I mean, the residents of Chicago, if they not high or, fucked up and shit like that, there's nothing they can do but try to, quell the violence in their community by policing themselves. Now, out of this madness came something that I thought was reluctant to happen. The gangs in Chicago got together and said they would cease fire and wrote a letter to the president saying how they respected the president of the United States, which they didn't respect Obama for whatever reason or another.
So would you say them gangbang niggas saw them goddamn Humvees and them 50 cows and said, goddamn, we might need to do something?
I think that was part of it because they see the severity of the situation. But see, this is all a part of a plan that's been planned for us in the inner cities throughout America.
So do you think that might happen to this great city?
Well, Chicago is just the epicenter of where it's going to start at. But as soon as you move international troops to one major city in the country, then look real shortly for them to be in all major cities.
It's been going on.
Yeah.
When you started with the police department. And remind you was another one. He's another one. He did this when he first got in. With their educational system, dude, you can't even get a diploma unless you done promised to go do some time in the military, either National Guard.
And this is in Chicago?
This is in Chicago. Mm-hmm. But, you look at do you pay attention to your police officers around here now? All these motherfuckers have been militarily trained in another country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but see, the difference is they are citizens of this country. Mm-hmm. So they have
no difference.
No, this is the difference right here. They're American citizens, and under the Constitution, American citizens is duty bound to protect their nation. Now, you have people that don't give a fuck about you, that have no relations with you, whatever, in the streets telling you have a curfew. Okay? Now, out of that plan or whatever, they have in their plan to execute their will on you by slaughtering you, and there's no repercussion.
Now, this is my question, Farouk. Now, we see their presence in Chicago, and what they need to do. Now, in this great city of ours, Los Angeles, what would you say are the precautions or things we need to be wary of in this city of ours to prevent something like that's happening in Chicago from happening to us?
They already here, bruh.
They've been here. They had all major seaports. They've been here for damn near 20 years.
I'm talking about for us not to be seeing the military presence of the United Nations rolling down Crenshaw and policing us.
Don't go off killing each other like them niggas been doing.
Yeah, they are. And see, the thing is, you got to realize the state of Illinois have the most strict gun laws in America, but people see the gun laws don't mean shit to the lawless who want guns.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they have the highest murder rate and the density of population. It's not that many people.
Well, you're talking about as opposed to the per capita.
Yeah, thank you. So it's like every other weekend, like just last weekend, 15 people were shot in the same area of Chicago. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is alarming. And just like I was talking about the police, if you're a police, you should feel mad because your mayor said, fuck your job, and he wants foreigners to come in and do your job. So you should be mad about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And same likewise with the military and the National Guard. You have people that don't give a fuck about the Constitution, which you put your life on the line to uphold and protect. Now they saying fuck the Constitution because we want foreigners on this land bossing you around.
That's a good.
Basically, what it's like is what we like. They sent us over to other countries to do that. Now they training other motherfuckers over countries to come over here and do that to us.
While our troops is getting ready to have a war with North Korea.
Now,
There's a reason for that, guys.
What I'm getting out of this is this. Now, the United Nations troops are a separate entity from our government, so these motherfuckers putting money into their hands. So that's taking money away from the money we need here. You know what I'm saying? So that in and of itself is some bullshit that people should be concerned about too. Because where are they getting this money to pay these motherfuckers from? The goddamn taxpayers.
Where there's absolutely no repercussion if they slaughter you or your child.
Right.
That's the main
You say
part.
there's a reason, Packet?
Yeah.
What is the reason?
Well, it's already been going on, so I don't know what people are looking at.
We're talking about the reason. You said
the only reason they brought them over here so we can get off of our police officers because we've been saying they've been doing it for the longest.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they brought them over here. Let's not act like it hasn't been going on.
So you saying it's a deflective move?
To take, so we can appreciate our officers, and now they can have free reign, like Farouk said, to do whatever.
Make them
and
look like the bad guys.
talking about. Yeah.
And our guy at the taxpayers' goddamn expense.
It's all a part of pulling the last world power and the only place where the citizens are really free into the fold of the new world order and subject us to the ultimate world rule, okay? Because all of our military is out of the country. Now you have foreign troops in our country policing regular citizens, okay? I'm not talking about like it's a mass destruction between the Mexican cartel or terrorists from Arab. I'm talking about normal U.S. citizens in the inner city and gang members, which are some of the most ignorant people on the planet. So they're using the gang culture to come in here and start really attacking and exterminating blacks and checking everybody else. They using our dilemmas on how we treat each other as a launch or a springboard to subject us all to martial law.
Like they sent troops to get Bin Laden and Saddam.
Now I'm going to ask you guys this.
Well, they label gangs as domestic terrorists.
Yeah, now exactly. I'm going to ask you guys this, and this is what's real. Now, we can sit up here all day and talk about what they're doing and what the plan is. Now, the primary point of the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge is how to educate the listeners as to what can we do as a people, as a group, to prevent these things that we see are happening. Look, what can we do to prevent the things that we see that is happening from happening to us, as opposed to just sitting around talking about it?
There's no way you can prevent it, Marv, but
we're beyond that.
It's a way that you...
Hold on, Fruit. What'd you say, Al?
We're beyond preventive measures.
Thank you.
What you saying? We just got to lay down and take it?
No, just arm yourself, motherfucking.
Thank you.
Blasting.
Protect what's yours. Get you rations, a lot of water, a lot of food. Like I said before, people may have thought it was a joke. All the pennies that you collect ain't shit. So turn your pennies into bullets, okay? Because there's going to come a day real soon, people, where you see normal American citizens protecting their homes, like you will see our troops other places, and you see an Arab in tennis shoes with a raggedy-ass gun he made out of scrap metal shooting. You're going to see us at war with international troops on our soil.
Now listen, what these guys are saying is very important, because it comes down to, this shit is not rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. Look, if you take care of your own shit, you ain't got to worry about it. But motherfuckers be so busy focused on the wrong shit. Don't worry about Cardi B and what the fuck Stevie J is doing, crushing goddamn candies and jamming cookies.
The love of hip-hop.
Yeah, take care of the love of your own goddamn
household,
family.
And your community.
Now, if anybody want to chime into this, you can always call us at 323-293-3375 on the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Now, we're in L.A., and this is the first time we got rain in how long, Farouk?
35 years.
It's cold. It's cold in the motherfucker. Motherfucker came to me today talking about, you know where I can get an umbrella? I said, what the fuck for? I said, this LA. By the time you buy that umbrella and open up, niggas gonna stop raining.
Yep.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got flash rains up in this motherfucker, and that's it. You hear what I'm saying?
It rained pretty good, though.
It did.
Yeah, it will take some of the funk out the street when it
Man,
rains.
you fall too, nigga. I feel coming over here.
Now, do you drink rainwater, Al?
I ain't drink no rainwater. It's falling out in mud in a puddle of water.
No, I'm saying you got to catch it. I ain't saying go drink it out the goddamn shit. Catch it
I
coming off the
just
roof.
told you, Marv, I failed to come over here to talk to your ass tonight, and you moved on past that like that didn't mean
Well,
nothing.
what'd you come to talk to me about?
The show, nigga.
Okay, what you wanna talk about the show?
I slipped and fell coming over here, Marv.
In the rain?
Yeah.
What the fuck wrong with your shoes? Then you got to buy your shoes from
I
Ralph's.
slipped in some mud, Marvin.
How did you do that?
I fell, nigga. You
And
ain't
what
never
happened?
failed before?
What happened?
I fell.
I mean, what happened when you
He
failed? Did you hurt
fucking
yourself?
fell, Marv.
Did you hurt yourself?
What
He
else
slipped
supposed to be
and
doing?
fucking
Yes, I
fell.
slipped.
Did you have your bracelet on so when the
Dick
ambulance
fell
came,
all
they
out
could know
my
where
drawers
you
and all
had to go?
kind of shit. Say what?
I said, did you have your bracelet on so the ambulance know where to take you?
Or did he have that button? I've fallen and I can't get up.
In the fucking mud.
Always three fat dicks trying to get together.
So what happened? We want to hear your story about.
I
You
just fell in and skint my leg up, Marv, and
Let us
shit
see the
bumped my
scratch.
head. My dick fell all out my drawers and everything. But it's just the fall in some water, muddy water and shit.
How'd you
Cold
feel
water.
about that?
Fucked up, but I got on up. And
You
took
talking
me
about
another
it, so
sip
we
of
know you
cognac.
feel
So you
up.
fell down, but you got up.
Of course.
That's the positive thing about
I
it.
didn't even Donnie McClurkin. I fell down, but I got back up. But the most important thing is my
And that's
dick
what you want to talk to me
falling
about?
out of my drawers. Well, that's better than what the fuck I've been talking about the last 45 minutes, nigga. Said at least I'm talking.
Well, give Al a round of applause for telling us about how he ran well but stumbled and fell.
Nappy beard heavy.
But he got back up. So he's not a fucking quitter like Cam Newton.
Oh, my
Cam did the
goodness.
best he could.
He's not a winner like Cam Newton.
A winner?
Yeah.
That nigga lost, nigga. Scam Newton. motherfucker.
What you say, Cam Newton won a wiener?
Just so bitter. Just so bitter.
Yeah.
Bitter.
You ought to be ashamed to be sitting up there pulling for the Panthers after what they owners did, man.
Yeah.
What?
What did the owner do?
Jerry Richardson, they did. How do you go just put your team up in a week after they come out and say that you goddamn you done settled 4 sexual harassment cases and a 5th one by calling a ball boy a nigga. And
Right.
he just put his team up for sale just not to even go through this shit.
Right.
That's
Okay.
Carolina.
So?
And you wearing that hat.
Always
Yeah,
talking about
all
the
day
South and
long.
all that.
All
Hey,
day
speaking
long.
of the South, look what happened to the South last night with Alabama and Georgia. And I'm from Georgia. But after seeing
Alabama
Trump
got
roll-
Hey, can you sing that
ass.
song,
Trump.
Georgia? That
Man,
Ray Charles
fuck
did?
that. After seeing Trump walk, when is the last time you saw a sitting president walk halftime of a goddamn fucking championship game anyway? That motherfucker walked up there in Georgia and all them crackers. I mean, I'm from Georgia. If you looked at that crowd, dude, you didn't see nothing but fucking 100,000 white people in there.
How did that make you feel?
All the niggas on the field, and then he walk out there and they give him a standing ovation.
How did that make you feel?
I said, fuck Georgia football and Alabama football. I was ashamed for being over there.
Have you ever seen Ray Charles play live?
That was goddamn 80 years ago, man. Wait, play live what? Have
Do a
I ever
concert.
seen him play live? Why would I have ever seen him play live? Have you?
I'm like, you from Georgia? I'm just asking.
Motherfucker Ray Charles was
Georgia.
103 years old when he died.
Georgia.
Now, I saw Ray Charles at the Playboy Jazz Festival right before he died. He was high as a Georgia pine
Was
tree.
that Ray Charles or Jamie Foxx practicing to be Ray Charles for the movie, nigga?
No, that was actually Ray Charles. That nigga was high as a Georgia pine. He went to sleep 2 times in same song.
He was still shooting up heroin then.
You goddamn right. He was happy as a bastard. Yes, he was. Now, check this shit out. Now, this is something that's interesting, and a lot of people was tripping on last week. They saw the SpaceX launched a satellite and didn't tell nobody, so niggas lost their mind.
So they
Falcon
say.
9.
So they say.
Well, I know a guy.
Normally, when something gets launched, there's a big announcement before it gets
Well,
launched.
It was a big announcement.
When-
Niggas didn't
yeah,
pay attention.
niggas don't pay attention.
They was
Right.
they was talking about them launching shit to the Space Center a whole 4 months about the procedure before it happened.
Like-
That's not nothing niggas is interested
Look,
in.
and the guy I know that works at SpaceX, he was like, if that fucked them up, wait till a month when they launching 2 from Florida. Now look here. So niggas came to my barbershop, they was all freaking out and shit like, oh, did you see the spaceship? I said, yeah, I saw it. And that wasn't no spaceship. I know because I've been on one before. So I know the difference between a spaceship and a goddamn satellite. But niggas get so, no, I've been on a real spaceship. But niggas get so scared when they see shit they can't understand or explain. Am I right?
Yeah, but I saw the shit. I thought we talked about this last week.
What did you think it was?
Phone. I know what the fuck I saw, Marv.
What did you see? Do you think it was a satellite?
Manchester. I don't know what. First of all, if you talking about it's something, a UFO, UFO is nothing but an unidentified object.
What did you see?
I'll show you as soon as this phone get up here. But I saw a goddamn fucking gold ass cloud, and then I seen this shit. It looked like it was right over goddamn fucking LAX, but it was out over the ocean, so they say. But I know where I saw it at.
Because a lot of people seen it way from Vegas. That's how high it was.
I'm gonna show you exactly what it was. But
like I
saw
you can say what they told, what they said it was.
Did you see it?
But yeah, but what it was.
You thought it was
this has happened more than once before SpaceX was even created, and they saw the same exact thing.
What did you think it was, Paggy?
Okay, it was SpaceX, but they saw the same exact thing years ago.
Yeah. Do you know how long they've been up in space, man?
Yeah.
What did you think it was, Paggy? What did you think it was when you saw it? You thought it was a marshmallow?
I thought it was some shit.
I thought it was some dip
up there in the goddamn air.
You thought it was French onion dip in the sky?
You know that humans in modern time orbit the moon in the 1800s.
So they say.
Now, Farouk,
I'm just trying to tell you,
did you see it?
So they say, because now.
Did you see it, Farouk?
Yeah, I saw it.
In person?
Yeah.
What did you think
right
about it?
Right on front of the shop.
What did you think it was?
When I first thought about it, I said, wow, that's a hell of a strange looking light. But when I seen the separation, because you seen one light kind of stay there and the other one go off, that was a separation of one rocket to get it to a point in the atmosphere and the other one taking off to go outside of the atmosphere to the space station. But, I mean, I've seen all kind of strange things, and I do believe in intelligent life form from other places, but I believe, and better fact, that I know that United States government has secretly been sending people out of space forever.
No, but when you saw
there's a space base on the moon with over 250 people there,
Griff.
and they've been there for over 15 years.
We're going to call it Professor Griff. But we talk about that. When you saw it, did you believe the SpaceX launch, or do you think it was intelligent life?
It was a Falcon 9 because they showed how the rocket would work, and it was the same exact effect.
Now, I'm in agreement with you.
That
now,
was
you
not
You don't believe that, Al?
Nah, man, every rocket I've seen, even the ones that crashed in 85, 86, you remember that motherfucker that took off and the motherfucker just got them blowed up in the middle of the air?
That was a space shuttle.
Now they could just sit a goddamn fucking ship up in the air.
So you don't think it was a SpaceX launch?
I don't know what the fuck it was, man.
You said it was a gold cloud, right?
You just saw what I showed.
That might have been meth.
But I saw ships goddamn fucking.
That might have been crystal meth you saw.
And they talking about
how accurate do you think NASA is? You think NASA's pretty accurate?
Well, NASA's pretty much shut down. We talking about SpaceX.
Yeah, NASA make robotic arms and household items now. They're not even in this space exploration business anymore.
They said they lost the coordinates to make it to the moon. So if we wanted to go to the moon, we still couldn't go to the moon if we wanted to.
NASA is...
They lost the coordinates.
Exactly.
So
you're trying to explain to me NASA lost the coordinates to go to the moon, so you're trying to explain to me how SpaceX is doing this.
NASA's known historically as cover-up artists and a bunch of fucking liars. You know,
but now you want to believe them.
So I'm not talking about what NASA said. I'm talking about what I know generally. NASA don't have a goddamn thing to do with SpaceX, for one.
That's a
and NASA don't have nothing to do with launching anything into space no more.
We just launched Al.
So NASA wouldn't be talking about anything concerning the SpaceX rocket to the space station.
Hey, Farouk. He couldn't wait to commercial. He had to go piss.
He got a weak bladder.
He had to launch that bladder.
He got a weak bladder when you fuck with that cheap malt liquor, with all the magnesium and shit like that in there, kind of weigh heavy on your weak bladder.
Hey, come on, y'all have to leave the older people alone.
The elderly?
Man, me and Al's the same fucking age, so what are you trying to say, fat boy?
Are you for real?
Yes.
How old did you think Al was?
My goodness.
We the same motherfucking age. What you mean, old people?
Oh, man.
You got more gray hairs than me.
Yeah, but they don't make me older than you.
But you can't run the block like that. I guarantee you, I'll draw circles around.
Wait a minute. Gentlemen,
let's go run.
I'm going to clear it up, gentlemen.
Go run.
Al is the same.
I want to see you run a block.
Gentlemen, Al is the same age as Fruit, but his bladder is 3 times older.
Hey.
I can jog 3 miles at my pace.
He could jog 3 miles if it was
I was a distant runner. I can't run a long of a distance like I used to, but I'm still a distance runner.
All right, gentlemen and ladies out there, make sure you call 323-293 3375.
Wait a minute.
And
Let
we
it
about-
go. He let it go.
We about to go to commercial. Thank y'all for coming out to the lounge. And we going to wait for Al to get back from the bathroom.
Motherfucker.
There he is.
The Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Thank you very
I
much.
had to fart and shit it on myself before, and I wasn't going to do it in front of you fellas. So fuck you.
That nigga said, fuck the commercial. All right, we're back.
Woo.
From the break at the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Now we're getting ready to get right into it. The sports
I
segment.
heard that nigga's stomach rumbling, so you know he had to go. Al, you did the good job. Fuck what they talking about.
Man, hell.
Past 40, you can't trust farts.
You can't trust it.
No.
You might shit on yourself if you let the wrong one go.
It might be a gummy situation. I tell
There's
you.
always a
I
quiet
understood what you talking about because I almost shitted on myself in my sleep last week.
God
one. Yeah,
damn.
but there's always a quiet one. And you know what you say your grandma told you? Why she said this? The quiet one was always more smellier than the
Because it go through the turd.
right.
What the fuck,
And the
y'all?
loud-
And the one that makes sounds go around the turd. That's why, it goes around the turd.
Yeah.
But the one that
You know them quiet.
Calm down,
it
Marv.
goes
It's
through
a
the
science.
turd. Always the most smelliest.
Yeah.
He says going straight through the doodle.
yeah, it goes through the turd. It's called a silent.
What do you call it? The
whisper.
through the doodle?
Right
Yeah,
through the doodle.
through
What
it.
you talking
A
about?
ghost shit.
Yeah.
A ghost shit.
It's like it smell like a ghost took a shit. What do you think when somebody fart, you start doing this?
Looking
You
around.
start looking around like, who the
Somebody
fuck?
in this motherfucker.
And it ain't nobody there but
Yeah,
you
but
with
them
your
the ones-
stanky
the
ass.
ones you don't hear.
Yeah, you looking all around the room, and it ain't nobody in there but your sneaky ass.
It's your ass.
See, you didn't even know it snuck out your ass. That's like a ghost sneak in and out. You didn't know that stench snuck out your own ass.
You ever had one go up your back and come out the neck?
Yeah, out your shirt. You go out your shirt, come up here. When you turn around and slap the shit out you.
Yeah.
But the worst farts I ever smelled was my girl's farts, man.
Yeah, them
I don't know
silent
what
ones.
the fuck women
Did she
eat.
stay asleep?
Well, she claimed she didn't do it.
And
It's only you two in the room.
Somebody broke in our house.
and farted and left.
Yeah, jumped in her ass, farted in her ass, and jumped back out and left. Let her tell it. And she told me she don't fart, she poots.
Them the stinking one. Them the quiet ones. The silent ones are the poops.
Now let's get off of this because this is a shitty situation.
This sound like you, man. Ain't you, Mr. You should be shitting on me. You made a Grammy Award hitting shit.
Yeah, that was one of-
something. You should be shitting on me.
Yeah, that was one of my
Hey,
early.
man, let's talk about this hot ass jacket, man, and the
Never
history
know.
of this hot jacket right here,
Okay.
smelling like you got it out of a motherfucking barn that was burned down. Let's
Okay.
talk about this.
Bullshit,
Let's
man.
talk about it.
Does
Let's
smell
talk
like
about
a-
it.
Cooling the game.
Let's talk about
The
it.
motherfucker smells like a condom.
Okay, let's talk about it. A friend of mine named Leroy, he has a boutique on 43rd and Crenshaw, who had mishap adventure happened to him. Some vagabond threw a Molotov cocktail in his boutique and burnt his shit down.
Wow.
So today he called it a blowout sale. I called it a burnout sale. If you want to go over there, he got some really hot deals. I got me a members only jacket. Right, members only, for only $10. But only thing is, it smells. I haven't really quite placed
Like a Trojan.
Well,
He the only one that can fit it.
I don't. Yeah,
It's made for a 13-year-old.
I don't know.
Like a damn Trojan.
It smells like a cross between a hot condom. Look, hold up, rib tips, or hot links. I don't know. It's a cross, but look here. It was $10, and as I tell everybody, if it's free, it's for me. You know what I'm saying? And
Marv smell like a fucking fireman, a veteran fucking forest fireman.
Yeah.
That's what he smells like.
but it's flies, motherfucker.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Right. Now the cold thing about it.
said that good. That's been you all the time. You get smoking up there looking motherfucker you. He said that shit pretty good. Just like, say that shit again.
I will not.
He sound just like
Did he?
smoking
I
a bare ass.
I thought he was up in this motherfucker. But anyway, I thought he'd take my jacket off when he said that shit. But look, now, yes, this jacket is hot, and Leroy got some hot-ass deal. His price is on fire, you know what I'm saying, because the shit is smoked the fuck out. But I'll tell you something crazy about this jacket. Ever since I put it on, I've been wanting some Woody's barbecue all fucking day.
You smell like a condom, man.
Damn.
A burnt condom.
Look like the incredible hook just pulled you on his dick and fucked him out there, buddy. And that's, you smell like a rubber.
Well, you know, hey.
Trojan, whatever you want to go. Nigga, you smell like lambskin, whatever.
Damn, what kind of sin is that for, man?
It was fucking $10.
But it's
That's
made
a
out
nice
of the material of a goddamn fucking condom. It's latex and shit. That's why.
Polyurethane.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's that polyurethane.
Yeah. So
A blend.
Let's get right on into it. Damn, I want a hot link bad, motherfucker. But look, we're going to get right into this sports get down because we had a hell of a sports weekend this weekend. It was some upsets.
Yes, we did.
We saw some upsets and some things going down. We saw some teams that shouldn't be in there. Has reigned supreme, but I don't know. I think it's a conspiracy for the Patriots because the Titans are going to be playing the Patriots. And you know, when you play the Patriots, I want to tell all you teams out there, you are not just playing the Patriots themselves. You're playing Belichick.
The United States of America.
You're playing Belichick as well, which is one of the most shadiest motherfucker in the world. He's liable to put broken thermometers in y'all locker room that reads 40 below zero to make y'all feel like it's colder than what it really is. Don't get it twisted. Am I right?
Hey, anything it takes to win.
So,
Thank you. And he knows how to win.
Welcome to Package Sports Corner segment.
Yes. Welcome everybody to Package Sports Corner.
What does your Paddington Bear looking ass have to say about sports?
Okay. First off in sports, wow, LeVar Ball at it again. You know, LeVar Ball, he's been selling that big baller brand, and he's got an F by the Business Bureau. The Better Business Bureau is giving him an F. You know why?
I think that's a conspiracy.
Well, no,
Exactly.
he's not sending the stuff out. People are paying their money, waiting for their product, and waiting for their product, and waiting for their product.
Come on, man. You know niggas don't move at the beat of success, man.
No, what I think he was he got those tester items that they get when you get a brand, and he showed those as I'm ready to go, and people started putting their orders in. He had the website up, and the product wasn't finished.
I talked to LeVar. He said it really stands for Black Baller Brand, and whenever you're dealing with black people, you don't expect nothing on time. Nigga, and then when it comes to the Business Bureau, I think they just hating because they are the Better Business Bureau. That's 3 B's. So they mad. They mad at Big Baller Brand is 3 B's as well. Now, when I looked online and I saw the
LeVar Ball said there's only one 3 B's, and that's Big Baller Brand.
See, that's where the hate come from. Now, when I looked on the internet, when I saw the comments of people that got the products from, they love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
Yeah.
They love it.
I love
Well, other things going on in sports, the Raiders have gotten Gruden back. They have announced it today.
$100 million.
Yes, $100 million contract with incentives, which means that if he takes them to Super Bowl, if he takes him into the playoffs, he gets extra money. So the contract can turn from $100 million to $120, $130 million.
Yeah.
As high as $130.
Now, let me ask you one question, because you with Carolina. How do you feel personally about P. Diddy, Colin Kaepernick, and Steph Curry possibly owning your team?
I welcome it. Welcome it. But I'm a realist.
You know, P. Diddy, he all in the nigga videos. Are y'all prepared for them to be coming out on the field before
I'm a realist. You got to understand. They're going after it, but there's another entity going after it too right now. Vince McMahon from the WWE.
And he
announced that he's white. You know, he announced that
his money is right.
This is true.
Niggas got money, but like I say, it's kind of funny when it get time to pay. You know, you talk about what a nigga net worth is, but when it come time to fork them dollars out, niggas always got to shuffle and jive when it come to the bread.
So you welcome it?
I welcome it. I would love P. Diddy to have
but it's not going to happen.
This is the best time for it to happen.
Kaepernick play quarterback.
Listen, this is the best time for this to happen. Why? Because the league is trying to show, like, yeah, we're not so racist.
Because we gave these niggas a team.
Yeah, that would be the perfect way to get in.
It won't be them niggas. It'll be
You're not having no goddamn party or no turn up on our goddamn field puff, Danny.
It won't be them.
Sorry.
But
you're not getting our players hooked
They
on
wouldn't even let Bill
Ciroc.
Cosby buy a team. You think Puff Daddy and Cap? Come on.
Hey, I agree with you, Al. I agree. I'm not.
Okay, so what you got going on?
The question was, how did I feel about that? And
Right.
I feel good about it.
And you saying it's cool that they try to make a move to attain ownership of a team, because this is the mind frame that brothers and sisters in an affluent position with money need to be doing. We got to think about ownership and having our own brand and franchises instead of being the marketing force of other people making money off of us.
I was hoping Oprah would go in with them, so then they know they had the money that behind them. They were back.
Better sense than to put her name with Kaepernick.
Yeah, she on some other shit, man.
But in good news, my team has fired our offensive coordinator.
As they should.
Oh my goodness, it should have happened 3 years ago. I've been saying it all season long.
But you gonna get a new coach with this same lousy ass bum of a quarterback.
Right.
Cam Newton's not fit
He's
to
just
be
bitter, people. Don't worry. That's a Phillip Rivers. That's a Phillip Rivers fan right there.
Well, Phillip Rivers stand on his own stats. Now you can shove them up your ass with your raggedy ass team, or you can wear some tight ass pants like this queer ass quarterback that you defending. He's a bitch and he plays like a bitch.
Oh my God. That sounds like Phillip Rivers, not Cam Newton.
The fact that you
No,
talking about
Phillip Rivers stats stay for himself.
Listen, I'm gonna need the Cowboy fan to be quiet over
I
there.
ain't talking about my offensive coordinator, man. You want to keep on talking about the team that are alive. Your team is dead just like mine. I didn't tell you that.
We all gonna be at home watching the Super Bowl.
Hey,
Al, when you went to go take a shit,
totally
you should have
fine.
snatched his hat off his ass to wipe your ass with it. Man.
Here we go.
All right, let's
move into this week. We got Atlanta versus Philly, and who are you guys going with?
I got Philly.
I'm going with Atlanta.
Me too.
Atlanta has the skills and the backing. Atlanta was there last season. Atlanta's ready.
I'm going
now,
with Philadelphia.
If Philly had their quarterback, if Wentz was still playing, I would be right with you. But it's not going to happen. It's going to be a convincing.
Teams down there jinxed, so I'm going to pull against them. I hope they win, but I wouldn't put my money on these motherfuckers anymore. I did Georgia Bulldogs.
Nick Foles is not going to happen, sir.
He's playing the Falcons.
Well, I predict the
These are the motherfuckers that blew a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl.
Tennessee and New England.
Oh, I'm gonna go New England because, like I told you,
if New England ain't picked by
And in that Falcons and Eagle game, really believe it or not, the Falcons are the underdog.
But they got
No.
the favorite.
This is the first time that the home team is an underdog, and it's only because of that quarterback situation. This is the first time.
Well, at the same time,
normally they would be the underdogs, but because their quarterback got put out for the season and Nick Foles is taking over, that's the situation they're in.
at the same time, as you said, New England and the Titans, I'm going to take New England because Belichick is a cheating motherfucker.
Tom Brady is going to put up at least 4 or 5 touchdowns in this game.
Tom Brady's going to start playing like a 40-year-old man. That's what the fuck he's going to happen.
And you're basing that on what?
Not
that he's
this
40
year.
years old. He ain't
Not
gonna
this
tell us
year.
About him having, to get up, go to the restroom, to go take a fork.
not this year.
Yeah,
So
he-
Al probably know
he
better
on
than
that.
us.
Yeah, he ain't take his motherfucker gonna keep doing some shit like
This
that.
motherfucker gonna wait till the fourth quarter and go to the bathroom.
In other news, another game
No, he
that
playing
will
in
be
the
a
snow and
blowout.
in the dirt, so he could take a shit on himself. Ain't nobody gonna notice.
It's going to be 2 blowouts this week. It's going to
Okay.
be Jacksonville, Pittsburgh, another blowout, just like
Now
New England.
that Jacksonville-Pittsburgh
That's
game,
gonna be interesting.
I'm picking Jacksonville.
Crazy.
I'm picking Jacksonville, but people are so
Crazy.
diehard with Pittsburgh. I'm gonna go Jacksonville.
You're crazy.
I would go with Jacksonville, but based upon the type of ass whipping that
They
Jacksonville gave them, I think Big Ben ain't gonna go for that. So I'm gonna flip a coin and I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh on that one.
Guys, the Buffalo Bills hadn't been to the playoffs since the 90s. There's been years. They were so happy just to ease up into the playoffs.
But Jacksonville ain't been there in 10 years. I told you when he picked last week that he was 2 bums, and I flipped the coin and went with Jacksonville because they
Exactly,
was in Jacksonville,
but
they
at
were
the
bums.
same time, Buffalo gave Jacksonville a rough time.
Jacksonville
So
ain't
it'll
got
be
no
ludicrous for
quarterback.
you to think that Jacksonville's going to do anything with Pittsburgh.
Well, I'm going
They got
Jacksonville.
a defense, man.
Jacksonville do got a good defense.
And you got to go.
Jacksonville
with the
will
best defense.
only score at the most. I give them. I'll give them 13
Buffalo didn't
points.
score
They
three.
DB
13
is
points.
they DBs. One of them is on the first defensive team Pro Bowler, and the other one is on the second
they could-
defensive
they could
team
get at
Pro
your
Bowler.
quarterback.
Now
One
we
and
got
two.
about 3 minutes left.
Last
so wrap it
game,
out.
New Orleans, Minnesota.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
I gotta go with New Orleans too.
I'm gonna have to go
But
with the
Minnesota.
Saints because Minnesota is our rival, and I don't fuck with them.
I'm taking Minnesota.
They look good.
Going with Minnesota.
I'm gonna have to go with
Minnesota's defense is going to take
You
care of
just
that.
going with them because the Saints in your division.
No, I already told people, no matter what, the South is the one going back to the Super Bowl. I don't care what team it is from the South, they're going back to the Super Bowl. Whether it's New Orleans or if it was Carolina or if it was the Eagles, the Falcons. So I think the
Take
Falcons.
Carolina out
I
of
think
this
the
shit,
I think the
man.
Falcons will be back there.
You know damn
I
well.
think it'll be New
Carolina's
England Falcons
gonna
once
be-
again.
Now-
It'll be a rematch Super Bowl this season.
Now we have spoken. We have said our picks.
And they just bitter about my team going further than their team. All three of them.
Ain't nobody scared.
I want everybody to look right now. Don't they look like the guys from the Muppets that sat up in the balcony? All 3 of them. They just bitter. That's all it is. Hey,
You look
it's
like
okay.
The fucking cookie
Whoa,
monster.
whoa,
No,
whoa.
he looked like Miss Piggy.
with a beanie.
Hey, well, at least when I'm for it, the shit won't come out.
I know you done farted and shitted on yourself before.
Oh my!
Because you got a lot of space in between.
He's probably doing
your
it right
shit.
now. But
You got a lot of space.
But look at this. We will be back next Tuesday from 7 to 8, and we're going to see what happens in this week's football. And I want to remind you guys, cryptocurrency is the way to go. Get your shit ready, and we will have Sheldon back next week to answer anybody's questions. If you want to call in, it's 323-293-3375. If you're watching this and you just tuned in, make sure you press the like button and leave your comments below. This is the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge panel saying see y'all next
Martin
Tuesday
Luther
from
King
7
Day
to
Parade.
8.
When is it?
Hey, look, so I can do my Instagram, Mar.
There
Give me a
you go.
peace finger.
Is that your selfie? Damn.
He have me in it.
This is the Mad Marv Comedy Lounge. Trap comedy at its finest. Where if you can't slang yourself, you might as well hang yourself. This is also where you can turn yourself into dope and you become the real man. Whoa, yeah.